Well, hello and welcome here to the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Girls basketball action today. The Perham Yellow Jackets getting ready to take on the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels here from the Hive in junior varsity action. C-Squad earlier today, it was the Rebels earning a 36-29 victory over the Yellow Jackets. Nice start for them. Josie Beachy, former Yellow Jacket, getting the victory for the Rebels, heading the coach. So a nice victory for her and her squad today.
Yeah, always great to see alumni and graduates of Perham come back, and she did a nice job. She kept the girls composed, and Perham turned up the pressure at the end, but the Rebels were just a little too much today. So a good win start for the Rebels, and we'll see what that alludes to as we start the JV game.
Should be an interesting one here. Perham and DGF, bitter rivals in the Heart of the Lakes Conference. As we get ready, varsity action at 2 o'clock. We'll start a new stream for that game as well. Little preview for that one. Earlier this year, Perham picked up a nice victory over DGF, knocking them off 66-31. And in that game, DGF got off to a quick start. Then I believe Perham went on quite the run. I believe it was a 30-3 run in that first half to pull away and end up with that victory on the road at DGF. But Perham coming off a very tough loss at Barnesville, where most of the Heart of the Lakes will agree with this one. That is one of the tougher gyms to play in. And the Trojans knocked off the Yellow Jackets there by a score of 61-45. On the other side, DGF coming off a tough game against Breckenridge, where they're defeated by a score of 59-24. New head coach at the helm for the Rebels this year, Jason Sunday, familiar with the program. He takes over as Tom Critchell Jr. left to take on a different job on the boys basketball side of things. So should be an interesting contest today here from the Hive, Lance, and could be a fun one. You never know what to expect when these two teams get together. Right,
and we were on the air last night, Jason, and on paper it looked like probably a big advantage to the Perham boys team against Hawley, and as it played out, Hawley did all the right things last night and brought a lot of energy, and it was a better game than the 15-point game. So, you know, you can always look at things on paper, but it's best to just let them play out, and we talked about both squads here, Jason, and they Heart of the Lakes is really competitive again this year, both on the boys and the girls side, and the two losses last were for both teams were to Breckenridge and Barnesville, and they're 2-3 right now, sitting behind Pelican Rapids and for the conference lead. So both teams played other squads that were no slouches. So let's see how they both rebound tonight.
Should be very interesting. You look at the Heart of the Lakes once again. Pelican Rapids 7-0 in the conference, 9-1. They're a quiet team that's playing good basketball right now. They've ranked 16th in the state. I think that's kind of a huge slight to them, to be honest. I know they have that one loss, but they're a team that made a big splash beating Fergus Falls last year in the section championship, making a run down at state. Lost some key players, but still had quite a bit coming back. Started the season unranked, which, I mean, we've kind of harped on that a little bit on some of these basketball rankings that you see. Just shake your head at. That's one of them that I definitely shake my head at. See that Pelican Rapids is only ranked 16th.
Right, and you look at that ranking and you think, man, they probably are a top 10 team according to their schedule and who they played and all those things. One of the things I think real great teams do, Jason, is they use that as motivation, and sometimes it's hard in the middle of winter to get motivated on a Saturday afternoon here to get yourself, and maybe those sorts of things for Pelican Rapids are the motivator to keep them improving.
Well, we're moments away from the start of the junior varsity game. Should be an interesting one here between DGF and Perham from the Hive. As we get ready to go, teams getting last-second instructions as we await the start of this second half of our afternoon, I guess we'll go with. This is the first half of the JV game.
Right, and where officials are coming out, we're as you can see, our scoreboard is going to be reset here, hopefully, and we'll get rolling. But yeah, I look forward to a good game. I think anytime it seems like this Highway 10 rivalry setup, Jason, has been really good for this conference. You go right down the road from Perham to Frazee, and you can just keep right on going. Hawley, DGF. A lot of that is a good stuff happening, and a real exciting time of basketball as we're getting closer to playoff time, and here we go with the tip-off for the JV game.
Here's Riley Mickelson with it, with a pass over to Starzl. They swing it up top for Olivia Pilgrim. She drives, floats up a shot, it's good for two. And the Yellow Jackets on the board with a quick jumper by Olivia Pilgrim.
Nice to see a real quick start for the Yellow Jackets. It always seems to bode well for this girls teams when they get going right away.
Michaela Winter thought about driving, and she traveled on the way. So now we'll give the ball to Perham here. They'll inbound on the sidelines. Kennedy Pilgrim with Riley Mickelson, as well as Kaya Starzl on the floor, Lauren Rusted, and Olivia Pilgrim. Now comes the near side. Here, Kennedy Pilgrim with cross court over there for Riley Mickelson. She gets cut off. Starzl. She will launch the three. This Kaya Starzl, no good. Long rebound grab there by Lucy Hilton. And the Rebels will come back.
Nice little pass fake there by Starzl. Kind of got everybody going, including myself. And she just pulled the ball back and shot it.
Bjelland with the jumper, no good. Rebound grab there by Olivia Pilgrim. Pilgrim quickly looks up ahead. Now gets it to Riley Mickelson. Mickelson with it. Yellow Jackets leading 2-0 here in the first half from the Hive. Inside it goes, Rusted. Kick back up top. Kennedy Pilgrim looks things over. It's not there. It'll come over to Olivia Pilgrim. Now Starzl with it. Guarded closely there by Hilton. Now it comes to Mickelson. She launches a three off the mark. No good. And Hilton battles for the rebound and comes up. And it's now grabbed by Michaela Winter. And now a foul. Foul will be on the Yellow Jackets.
It's that fine line between aggressive defense and too aggressive defense there, and a little too close, and a reset here for the Rebels as they take it out of bounds.
Now with it here, DeVries looks inside. Spin by Garrett, and she traveled in the lane.
Good job by Rusted there, just walling up, is I think the term they're using these days is wall up, and she just stood straight up, used her height, and made the turnover happen.
Kick out left side, and a three on its way. It's good. A nice shot there. Getting the open look and getting the drop was Kennedy Pilgrim. And back the other way, the Yellow Jackets pick up a foul. It's Kaya Starzl. Her first, team second. As the Yellow Jackets lead 5-0 on the Rebels.
Seems like the Jackets are trying to pick them up real tight at half court, but a little bit too much reaching.
And there's a steal, and now Starzl up ahead with the right-hand layup. No good. The rebound and the putback by Lauren Rusted is good. It's now 7-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets.
Kind of bodes well for the Jackets getting Rusted started. She kind of plays a role like Finn Diggins on the boys team, where they almost have to triple team her at times.
Looking to drive here, comes near side. Tied up, now going to the ground is Michaela Winter. Now gets to the near side for Madison Schmidt. Schmidt in the lane, loses control of the basketball and it's turned over. Now she gets it back, goes up with a pass inside for Garrett, but a foul on the arm. We'll give the ball back to DGF.
Looked like maybe Mickelson with a little bit of a reach in there, grabbed the arm. Her first foul.
Olivia Rosenthal will come in for the Yellow Jackets.
Team's third, so 3 quick fouls, Jason, which I don't know that we really want to send DGF to the line when they haven't scored yet, but good aggressive defense by the Yellow Jackets.
Lola Garrett with it. Looking for some help, does, finds Michaela Winter. Now goes near side with it. Lucy Hilton in the lane. She loses control, comes back near side, off the hands of Winter and out of bounds. Turnover gives it back to Perham.
Again, good aggressive defense by the Yellow Jackets. We've seen them all a few times, Jason, and they're good at getting in the passing lanes.
Pilgrim with it now to Olivia Pilgrim. She will launch the three. Good. Olivia Pilgrim wide open, hits a quick three, and it's 10-0.
Well, if you wanted a quick start by the Yellow Jackets, it is. Let's see what the Rebels do here to kind of weather the storm and try to get a quick bucket.
Right side they try. Now comes back to Hilton. Hilton takes the jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Lauren Rusted. And the Yellow Jackets quickly clear out. Come back up ahead to Olivia Pilgrim. Pilgrim looks inside, gets batted off her hand and out of bounds.
That was a good-looking offensive set by the Rebels. So I'm looking for them to go back to that, maybe look for that elbow line jumper in that area and see if they can knock one of those down.
Pilgrim looking to inbound. Gets it to Rosenthal. She's guarded there by Bjelland. Now it goes left side. Comes back to Mickelson, up to Olivia Pilgrim. Look inside for Rustad. Rustad drives on Garrett and gets the foul. Shot no good. She'll shoot 2 at the line.
Rusted's got a real nice drop step move. I know that she's been working on that, and she's got a good way of getting underneath the basket and then back up where she can get the shot up.
At the free throw line, Rustad does not get the first to go. Misses that one, but the Yellow Jackets do lead by 10 here in the early going of this first half. 12:33 to go here from the Hive in Perham. And this Saturday afternoon matinee. The second free throw is good. It's 11-0.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us here. If you're following along at home, it's great to have you with, and we'll bring you some good action today.
Rebels look inside. Pass down low for Garrett. Shot no good. Rustad the board. She clears out quickly to Olivia Pilgrim. And back the other way come the Yellow Jackets. Looking inside, driving to the hoop. Strong is Rustad off a nice feed from Rosenthal. And the Yellow Jackets continue to balloon with that lead. It is now 13-0.
That was a nice pass and catch. Rosenthal stepping through and Rustad just kind of sealing off.
Three-pointer on its way, misses everything, goes out of bounds. It will go to Perham. Now into the game for the Yellow Jackets, Lily Ockery. And they'll bring up the court with Kennedy Pilgrim. Goes right side for Olivia Pilgrim. Looked inside, but Garrett did a nice job cutting that angle off. The Yellow Jackets said will swing around up top, and Olivia Pilgrim will launch the three and hit it. 16-0, Yellow Jackets lead, and we got a timeout. As you're watching the Yellow Jackets and the Rebels C-Squad action, junior varsity action, on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prime, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
Well, welcome back here to the Hive. Quick start for the Yellow Jackets. They lead the Rebels 16-0. Rebels take the timeout. Now we'll bring the ball up court.
And out of the timeout, change of defense by the Yellow Jackets. They go to full court press, and it's been an impressive start, Jason. Outside hitting their shots, inside hitting their shots. And it's not like DGF's not defending them. They're just doing a real nice job tonight or this afternoon, I should say, of getting the ball in the basket.
Now with it, Winter looks to the near side. Comes back up top. A jumper from the free throw line off the glass and in for two. Jumper there by Madison Schmitz. Breaks the shutout, puts the Rebels on the board.
So good timeout by DGF. Gets a set play and gets them on the scoreboard.
Olivia Pilgrim with it. Down the near side for Ockery. Looks inside for Rustad. Cut back upside. They swing it around. Pilgrim drives, floats it up and in for two. Nice jumper there. Olivia Pilgrim having a nice first half for the Yellow Jackets. They lead 8-2. Now a turnover, and the Yellow Jackets will come back the other way. Now Kennedy Pilgrim's going to launch the three, and she hits it. And it's now 21-2.
I don't think the Pilgrim girls have missed a shot yet tonight, Jason.
They have been on the mark here in the early going, and here's Bjellen with it now on the near side for Garrett. Garrett in the lane, and a foul. .24 to go here in the first half. Yellow Jackets will Make some substitutions. Kyle Starzl comes back in. Madison Brink and Lola Pulver will come in for the Yellow Jackets.
Foul was on Rusted, her first. And if that's been the bug of the season, it's a little bit of that, kind of those cheap knick-knack fouls, but good hustle there.
And now we're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe it's going to be on Garrett as Rustad poked it away and then chased after it and got tripped up. And the foul will be on Lola Garrett. Rebels make a couple substitutions as well. Gracie Sanis comes in, as does Jacqueline Smith. Entry pass from the sideline. Now goes to Brink. Brink drives and gets fouled on the way up. Foul is on Michaela Winter. Not often you see the sideline entry pass.
All the way to the post.
There it was.
But give Rustad credit. She had a nice seal there. And I think one of the things you'll start looking at is Brink gets a little more confident with that drive. She'll have that easy dish off to the other side, which would have been a wide open layup. But that's just things you need court time, you need game time, and all of those things come a little bit easier as the season goes on.
Caitlin Bartson in for the Yellow Jackets now. Brink will shoot the second free throw. That free throw on its way, no good, off. Now it's tapped out of bounds. Off the hands of Lola Pulver, trying to track down the rebound off the missed free throw. 10-12 to go, first half here at the Hive. All Yellow Jackets in the early going of this junior varsity contest. Emerson Bonk with it, now hands it off here for Gracie Sanis. Looks inside, it's stolen away by Pulver. Now kicked forward, and there's going to be a battle in the front court for it. Maddie Brink gets it. Now Ockery with it, now to Starzl. To the right side it goes to Pulver, looks inside. Has Bartson in the post, now they give it to her. Left hand shot off the glass, no good. Rebound grab by the Rebels.
The left-hand hook, a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar-ish there.
Driving with it, Sanis in the lane, picks up her dribble, looks for help, fires a cross-court bounce pass here to the near side for Bonk. She drives inside, and it's stolen away by Bartson.
Good job stepping in the lane there by Bartson, and let's see what kind of shot the Yellow Jackets get here.
Bartson, quick shot, no good. Might have been altered on the way up by Jacqueline Smith. And Emerson Bonk will bring it up court for the Rebels. They trail by 19. With 9:10 to go in the first half from the Hive. Nice spin move into the lane. Sanis now passes near side, but no one home, and it will go back to the Yellow Jackets. Riley Mickelson comes back in for Perham with 9:03 to go in the first half. Yellow Jackets lead by 19. 9:03 to go in our opening half.
Saturday matinee games are kind of interesting anyways, Jason, and then this early run by the Yellow Jackets, the crowd is just kind of sitting back and then watching, and there's very little in the way of cheering right now.
Brink looks to drive, gets cut off. Now comes back to Riley Mickelson. They come up top for Lola Pulver. Now to Kaya Starzl, over to Brink. Yellow Jackets swinging around the perimeter. Now to the far side, it goes inside for Mickelson. She looks to drive baseline, fires up a shot, no good. Rebound tapped around, and a foul will be on Perham. I believe it's going to be, nope, it's going to be on Caitlin Bartson. I thought they may have called it on Pulver, but no, they call it on Bartson. Either way, it's a Yellow Jacket foul, gives the ball back to DGF. Michaela Winter will inbound. Had options to call that one on down there.
Yeah, I think either one probably would have been right, but they chose Bartson.
Near side, a three on its way. It's good. Nice jumper by Michaela Winter. She hits the three. It's 21-5.
Nice shot there, and maybe a confidence builder for the Rebels here for the last 8 minutes of this half, and there we have a turnover.
Yellow Jackets sloppy with the passing right now. The turnover gives it back to DGF.
You know, 21-5, and it was 21 or something to nothing, I believe, Jason, and Jackets have kind of slowed down the action a little bit here.
Looking near side, and it's stolen away by Mickelson. Mickelson slows down, stops, fires up a shot, no good, fouled. She'll shoot two.
Nice job of getting the energy back there by Mickelson. defense is, we've noted game after game here that good defense usually turns around and leads to good offense. So good job by Mickelson kind of stemming that tide for the Rebels.
Her first free throw is good. Makes it 22-5. Second free throw, that one's no good. Rebound fought for, and the Rebels come down with what Mickelson is going to pick up a cheap foul here on the near side, reaching in on Gracie Sanis after the rebound.
Yeah, we've talked time in and time again. 98, 96 feet from the basket is probably not where you want to pick up those fouls, especially if that is her second. And she's kind of a key cog of just her energy she brings. So see if that changes things here.
Balk in the lane, loses control of the basketball. Now they go to the floor. Comes back to Balk. She drives up a shot, and it's good for two.
Nice control there of kind of fumbling, losing the ball, and she gathered it, stayed patient, and put up a nice shot.
Yellow Jackets look inside. Pulver's foul on the arm, but they say the foul is on the floor before the shot. So the Yellow Jackets will maintain possession. Kennedy Pilgrim and Lauren Rustad come back in.
And they were kind of key contributors to the early hot start, so let's see if that revs up this offense again.
Starzl with it to Olivia Pilgrim. Now to Kennedy Pilgrim. Thought about the three. Well, now will drive, kick out right side for Brink, and it comes back to Olivia Pilgrim. Looking inside, trying to find that angle down low, but finds a cutting Kennedy Pilgrim. She hits a baseline jumper.
Thank you, Kennedy, for making me sound smart here.
Nice feed up top, as I thought they were looking at Rustad, but Pilgrim, Kennedy snuck in behind and was wide open in the post.
Yeah, nice back cut on that one.
Drive blocked away by Rustad. And Perham will come back the other direction. Brink with it. Looks inside to Rustad. Quickly up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Emerson Balk. Balk guarded closely by Starzl up ahead. The pass stolen away. But it's come right back, and now I believe we have a timeout, and we do. 24-7, Yellow Jackets lead with 6:24 to go in the first half. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prine, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
We're back here at the Hive. 24-7 the score in favor of the Yellow Jackets. DGF looking to inbound. They do. Balk drives, gets cut off, loses the basketball here on the near side, and the Yellow Jackets get it and come back. And now a travel on half court on Perham. We'll turn the ball right back over to DGF.
It's gotten a little sloppy here in the last 2-3 minutes. It started out a pretty crisp game for the Yellow Jackets, and now both sides kind of turning the ball back and forth to each other. So key point here probably for the Rebels to get a good shot and get themselves on the board, but there they turn it back over.
Lily Ockery back in for the Yellow Jackets with 6:07 to go in the first half. Kennedy Pilgrim will bring the ball up court. Goes right side, Olivia Rosenthal finds Olivia Pilgrim cutting. Now they go inside to Rustad. Kick back out top. Ockery thought about the three. May have shuffled her feet, but now they swing it up top anyway. Now they go left side, Ockery. Kick out. Drive, Rosenthal off the glass and in for two. Nice job by Olivia Rosenthal to drive the baseline and use the glass for the easy bucket.
Yeah, and she did a nice kind of jump stop right there where she could get that shot off. So nice knowing where she was at and good drive.
Looking to drive here. Gracie Sanderson in the lane, kicking right side for Bunk. Bunk gets cut off. Now they force a pass inside. They kick out the far right. Three-pointer no good. Rebound grab by Garrett. They triple on her to the Yellow Jackets. Looking for space. Does find an open Schmidt here on the near side. She'll launch the three off the glass. No good. Long rebound tapped out. Tracked down by the Rebels. Lucy Hilton with it. Now we'll hand it off for Schmidt. Schmidt looks inside. Not there. Now it is. Garrett cuts. Kick out. And it goes through the legs of the wing guard for the Rebels. And the turnover.
I've seen better ball movement, though, by the Rebels here in the last 3-4 minutes where they're hitting their cutters and things are starting to happen. So, you know, I think the baskets will start to fall here soon for them if they keep that happening.
They swing around. Madison Brink, quick jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Rustad. Just out-leaped the defender and got the basketball. Now Ockery drives, kick out. Brink again, the jumper, no good. And now it's quickly picked up by the Rebels off the rebound.
That was really a nice dribble drive pass by Ockery there. So something that they can certainly work on, and that shot will fall eventually.
Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound grab by Rosenthal. She'll go to her left and bring it up court. Rosenthal down low to Brink. Now quick pass for Rustad. Just out of the hands of her, and she steps on the sideline and turns it over.
Tough angle on that pass there. Kind of got her underneath the basket, and then defensive pressure was coming up behind her, and a little shove out of bounds, but probably not enough contact for the foul there.
4:13 to go, 26-7. Yellow Jackets lead in the first half. Rebels will bring it up. Driving through is Hilton. That gets poked away from behind. It goes to Garrett. Now comes back up top for Bunk. Looks to drive, kick off. Out of the near side with Sanis. Sanis bounce pass there to Bunk. Bunk in the lane and draws the foul.
And that should put the Rebels at the line as they should be in the bonus right now.
Indeed it will be 1-1. Emerson Bunk has one free throw with a chance at a second.
Little substitution problem there where we maybe didn't check in the way we should. So they rechecked in and everything's good now.
Free throw is good. She'll get the second. You kind of touched on it earlier. The Saturday matinee games have a unique feel. I'm a big fan of them, but they also have a unique feel to them, and the second free throw goes, it's 26-9.
Well, and I think not only is it a unique feel because it's a Saturday, not a school day, but also now with the COVID protocol and not as many people coming through the gates, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Shot up, no good. Rebound battle from the near side. It'll stay with Perham with 3:44 to go in the first half.
That, and I think that quick run, Jason, we touched on earlier by the Yellow Jackets. You start a game 20-0 or whatever it was. It kind of flattens out everything for right now. So probably take a big run here by one team or the other to kind of bring that back.
Goes over to the left side with it. Ockery looks to drive, but she travels and turns it over. 3:33 to go here in this first half. Yellow Jackets cruising right now. I can't really say either team is actually cruising right now. It's been unique for the last few minutes as Balk hits that three. Got a good look at a nice three-pointer, and she hits that one.
She's like on a 7-0 run by herself right now, I think. A couple free throws.
Seas parted for Ockery, but the shot's no good. And DGF gets the rebound. They quickly look to run up ahead. Pass too far, but they do a nice job of tracking it down. And a travel.
And
Look at the drive was Winter.
Too bad that was a travel, because just like I had said, Jason, and you had touched on, the DGF Rebel fans were starting to come to life there. A little bit of a run. They're kind of back in the game. Shot there, I think, would have brought a little bit more of that enthusiasm back to the crowd.
Pulver drives baseline, gets cut off by Garrett. Comes back near side for Pilgrim, comes up top. Swinging around left side, Starzl. As he's swinging around, goes to the right side. Looking to drive there as Rosenthal cut off.
Defensive pressure is picked up by the Rebels in the last few minutes, and it's amazing how we talk about it in all the events, that making a few shots all of a sudden kind of turns the whole game around, and I see a lot more energy out of these the JV Rebel girls right now, and they just need to turn that into offense.
Starzl gets the easy layup for Perham. That's now 28-12.
Perham goes back to the full court press.
Madison Schmidt drives, throws up a shot, no good. Rebound tapped around, grabbed by inside Hannah Zachariason for the Yellow Jackets. She'll give it to Riley Mickelson. Mickelson bounce pass, stolen away.
Right idea. I just don't think she saw the Rebel defender standing in front, and a nice job by the Rebels there.
And now it's stolen. And coming back, Olivia Pilgrim. Fires up a shot, no good, off balance. Rebound, grab, Pulver, kick out top for Mickelson. And she traveled.
Nice job by the Rebel defense there. They kind of they made her drive out further than she wanted to, which kind of made Pilgrim take a off-balance shot, like you said, Jason. So good job, just not fouling, but just persuading her to go a little bit further out than she wanted to.
Inbounds pass, thrown out of bounds. It'll be Perham basketball. Mickelson with it now for Pulver. Pulver back to Mickelson. Comes up top for Olivia Pilgrim. And now driving in the lane, out the pass is Pulver. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Pulver. Looking for help, and now just stolen away. Garrett just took it right away from her.
Yeah, reached right in and grabbed it.
Pull-up jumper, shot no good. Nice shot by Mickelson on coming back with the block.
That's one of those dangerous plays, as that would have been 3 on Mickelson. So it ends up being a great play by the Yellow Jackets, but one, if it would have been her third foul, would have probably not been the right play.
Now back the other way with it. Yellen and a travel. Excuse me, that was Hilton on the travel. Either way, it's a turnover. It's 28-12. Yellow Jackets to lead with under a minute to go. Starzl with it. Over to Batty Brink. Brink looks inside, drives, flares up a shot, no good. Rebound Bardson, but she traveled.
.44 seconds remain here, and back to the full court press again for the Yellow Jackets.
Shot up, no good. Rebound Garrett, putback is good.
It's one of those drives that Bulk just took it and it ended up being like a pass that hit the backboard, went right to her teammate, and kind of looked like an assist.
Rebels starting to claw into this lead as the Yellow Jackets try to go inside, but it's turned back over. Have a chance to cut a 14-point lead. Oh, never mind. That's stolen away by Starzl. Kick out near side. Pulver drives the hoop strong and good for 2.
Critical 10 seconds there for the Rebels.
And now a foul on the Yellow Jackets. Smart foul. It's actually the team 6, so. Never mind, team's 8th. I just got confused on the scoreboard, so. Free throw will send the Rebels to the line.
We'll forgive you once.
Free throw on its way. That's good. 30-15 with 6 seconds to go. Second free throw is good. Starzl with it. Takes a look at the clock with 5. Now goes to the right side. Pulver, the quick 3. And it's no good. And the Yellow Jackets lead by 14 at the break. We'll take a timeout here on the Magnitude.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Hi everybody, my name's Andy Eckhoff, Business Development Manager at United Community Bank. We're a one-stop shop and our experienced staff is here to help you in any way we can. I want you to know that when you bank at United Community Bank, you have a whole team behind you, and our team wants to know your goals and how we can help you get there. We're the #1 commercial lender in the Lakes area. Come see us at United Community Bank, where the future is bright.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Welcome back here to the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. A nice first half for the Yellow Jackets. They raced out to a big lead early. Now they lead 30-16 on the Rebels here in junior varsity action. And Lance, that that fast start really I thought was keyed by the nice play from Olivia Pilgrim and Kennedy Pilgrim. Really did a nice job working well off of each other, and they were getting their shots to drop.
Right, it was a nice, it seemed like the Yellow Jackets could go inside, outside, outside, inside. They were just kind of having their way with it, but, you know, credit the Rebels. When you look at that, Jason, it was like 21-0 with 10 minutes left, 12 minutes left in the half. Well, they've held the Jackets. They really, if you look at it, they probably outscored them 16-9 in the last half of that first half. So, you know, you mentioned it once. They were cutting into the lead, and it seems like every time they do, turnovers kind of rear their head up again and cause a little problem. So if they can cut back on these turnovers in the second half, I think they can cut into this lead a little bit. But look to the Jackets to go back to what was good for them, hitting Rustad underneath for some easy looks, and she kicks it out, and the Pilgrims were on fire to start the first half.
Well, you know for a fact we probably won't see Olivia Pilgrim in the second half. She also plays on the varsity squad. The varsity squad a little short-handed without Greta Hillica, it sounds like, again tonight for today's contest. So you'll see, I don't think you'll see Olivia Pilgrim in the second half, and she'll probably play 2 halves of varsity action for the Yellow Jackets. And like, she was really stirring that drink in that first half, had a really nice first half, as you said. They also, you mentioned Lauren Rustad inside with the ability to dump it down low and her to go up strong with the basketball or kick it back out. So it'll be interesting to see. And it seemed like that run kind of came when the Yellow Jackets had taken both Pilgrims off the floor, and then it kind of settled back into the contest, and you saw DGF kind of settle in a little bit, clamp down, take away some of the things that was working for Perham.
Right, and I think one of the other keys might be is as I'm watching both squads warm up, is keeping Mickelson out of foul trouble. She's kind of their energy. She tips a lot of balls. She's aggressive. She gets underneath. You know, she does a great job rebounding for her height as well. And once she gets the ball, she's heading down floor, and it's like she's going downhill, and she kind of gets the rest of the girls going as well. So hopefully she doesn't pick up an early foul, get that third or fourth foul, because that may change the game with Pilgrim out as well in the second half.
So we'll take a quick timeout and get you set up for the second half here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prime, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
Welcome back here to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead the Rebels by a score of 30-16. C-Squad game, DGF earned a 36-29 victory over the Yellow Jackets here. We have varsity action to follow. Tentative start time, 2 o'clock. Might be, I don't want to jinx it, but could be early. You never know. Could be later. We'll see, but we'll have a new stream for that one here from the Hive.
Just a little shout out. We had a nice note passed up to Jason and I thanking us for doing this. We certainly thank Magnitude. We thank the viewers and Perham Athletic Department with Aaron Anderson for making this all possible, because it's a blast for Jason and I to be a part of this. And on these COVID, we talked about limited seating. It's sure nice that we can be able to bring this to your home, and we hope you enjoy this, and as half as much as we do, we'll be all in good shape.
Turnover off the inbound. Perham will get the basketball to start now the second half. Riley Mickelson with it. Goes near side here for Kaya Starzl. Now it comes back up for Olivia Rosenthal over the right side. Kennedy Pilgrim will drive, pull-up jumper shot off the side of the backboard in the air, no good. And coming back the other way will be the Rebels. Here's Bonk with it. And now they'll settle things down with Madison Schmidt. Comes through the near side for Hilton. Hilton gets tied up there by Kennedy Pilgrim and held balls to call. The Yellow Jackets will bring the ball up court. Out of the near side. Starzl. Over to Rosenthal. She'll go to the right side for Kennedy Pilgrim. Looks to drive. Kick out here for Mickelson. Mickelson, the three on its way off the front iron. No good. Rebound grabbed by Bjelland. Up ahead looking for Bonk. It's too far for her and it's out of bounds.
But the positive there is that was a good drive down the line. It was the right play. Just didn't connect on that one. So if you're looking for positive, it's hard sometimes when the ball's being turned over. But the positive was she saw the right opening.
And it's turned right back over.
And fortunately or unfortunately, Jason, we're kind of starting right where we left off that second half, where it's kind of the seesaw of turnovers. And let's see which team can get into their offense here and get rolling as there's another turnover.
Over to the right side. Now Starzl looks inside for Rustad. Rustad goes to the hoop strong, uses the glass, and gets the two.
And I think that's a good lesson. When stuff starts to fail for you, go inside, work inside out, and it kind of settles things down when you can get in the post. And a nice move there by Rustad.
32-16, 14:44 to go here in the second half from the Hive.
Full court press again here by the Lady Jackets, and they've been pretty good with this press, but nice job this time by the Rebels of breaking it.
Driving to the hoop, too strong, shot no good, but the putback is good for Lola Garrett. Gracie Sanas went to the hoop strong with the left hand, didn't get to go, but Garrett was there for the rebound. Cuts it to 14. Now Pilgrim drives, left hand up and under, good.
Nice little scoop shot there on that hesitation dribble, got into the lane and kind of used her length to make sure nobody could get to the ball.
Now it's a paddle on half court. Olivia Rosenthal guarding closely Caleb Bjelland. And now the Rebels with it. Gets tied up, goes to the floor, and a travel. Kaya Starzl doing a nice job defensively there. Had a quiet, nice game so far for the Yellow Jackets as well.
Yeah, she's been real steady on the defensive end and then is not afraid to bring the ball up either when need be.
Rosenthal will drive up off the glass, and it's good for two. Saw the lane was open, took it with an aggressive move. That's now 36-18 and a turnover.
And that's multiple good drives by Olivia there. She's kind of, I think, really feeling confident today in that kind of that hesitation step to the basket and off the glass. So Rebels with another turnover and Jackets taking it out of bounds.
Rosenthal quick out here, little miscommunication there as the guards cut different directions as the ball went through and split them, and it's turned over, and we'll give it to DGF.
Yeah, it was one of those that you don't see too often. Oh, and the pass goes right to the Jackets.
Starzl gets the putback off the miss by Mickelson. The Yellow Jackets up by 20. Look at a nice drive inside, bounce pass there. Now it goes to the floor, and Rustad just comes away with it. And Starzl will bring it up. Looks up ahead, finds Rosenthal. Back to Starzl. She has to look for three. That's short. Pilgrim saves it. No, she doesn't. Steps on the end line and turns it over. With 13-12 to go, Yellow Jackets by 20 here from the Hive in junior varsity action. Varsity action coming later this afternoon between the Yellow Jackets and the Rebels. Tentative start time of 2 o'clock. We'll have a new stream for that one. Rebels swing around near side. Looking in the lane, quick jumper, no good. Rebound grabs by Rustad. It's held up. Possession arrow will stay with DGF. Lily Ockery will come in.
Nice little give and go there by the Rebels. Just didn't finish through, and then Rusted, probably with a little bit more seasoned veteran, will kind of keep that ball underneath her chin. She brought it down where the Rebels could get at it.
3-point attempt by Ella Olsen, no good. And now Perham will come back the other way. Mickelson with it. Here for Ockery. Over to Starzl. Starzl the right side. They swing it all the way around. Mickelson will drive baseline. Kick back up top. Now here on the near side for Kaya Starzl. With a nice head fake into the lane. Gets to Rustad. Kicked over left side. Now top Ockery. The open look for three. No good, but rebound there by Rustad. Nice offensive board by Lauren Rustad. Now Starzl gets the pass. Kick over near side for Mickelson. Left hand dribble into the lane through. Reverse something, and it's no good.
Right, and I know what Riley was thinking there, but a nice little dump off there to Rustad I think would have been an easy two, but I think she got really laser-like focused on the rim, and that happens when you're driving.
The floor on the other side, no good, and Riley Mickelson will come back the other way. Mickelson to the hoop strong, floats that one up, doesn't get the roll. Nice aggressive move though by Mickelson. Now back in the near court, we got another turnover. And it'll be Perham basketball as it goes out of bounds on the near side.
Yeah, I think that pinballed off about 4 different players there, Jason. So I was kind of curious which way the officials were going to go with it.
Post entry off the sideline, inbound to Lauren Rustad, and a nice spin move for 2.
And you can tell how nice that is. You can hear the crowd. You don't see that often in a JV girls game with that quick a spin move and then turns right around and gets the steal.
Starzl has it, looks things over, will slow it down and launch the 3. No good, long rebound. And we have a foul.
Foul on the Yellow Jackets, I believe. Rustad picks up her second.
Riley Mickelson off to the side. I don't know if you saw it. She might have bumped hard, but hopefully she's okay.
Yeah, it looked like maybe she was gesturing like maybe an elbow.
She was in that trap there, and a long jumper for 2 here. Hit by Bjelland. Out of the right side, Pulver with it. DeBrink. Near side for Ockery. Pilgrim. Swings over for Pulver over to the right side. Ockery with it now to Brink. Brink looks inside, comes back up top, and it's stolen away, and there's going to be a foul on Pilgrim. Might have been a smart foul there because Greta DeVries was racing free if she wasn't held up.
And that was a tough pass. That short corner to the top of the key, there's just so many bodies in between there. It may look like it's open, but it's one of those that closes real quickly. So, I don't think that's the pass that Coach Borman probably wanted, and those are the things that you can work on in practice now this upcoming week.
Driving to the hoop strong, DeVries shot no good. Rustad again there for the board. She's been a monster on the glass here for the Yellow Jackets.
She kind of makes it one and done for the Rebels every possession.
Rustad to the right side. Ockery bounce pass inside off a foot. Looking for Henna Zachariasen, but it will stay with Perham.
One thing watching the JV girls, Jason, they've done a great job with these inbounds plays usually. So I'm kind of looking to see what they're going to run this time, and if they get a wide open look, because they have been for the last couple nights that we've been covering them.
They go top with it to Pulver into the lane. Nice bounce pass here for Zachariasen. She goes up, but it's just stolen right away. And the Rebels will come back here with the ball, trailing by 20. Now a three-pointer coming on its way. It's good. Michaela Bjelland hits the 3. Nice look for her. Was able to get her feet underneath her and line it up and launch and sink it.
And I kind of had that feel, Jason, that the Jackets were running away with it, but it's about the same as it was at half. So credit the Rebels. Other than that big run at the beginning, it's been pretty close.
Quick jumper in the lane. That's short. Rebound tapped around. It goes out off of Perham on the short jumper by Ella Olsen. 9:33 to go. Yellow Jackets by 17 from the Hive. Junior varsity action. Varsity game coming up.
Rosenthal back in the game for the Yellow Jackets. Rusted out, so let's see if, and the Rebels do go right inside when they saw Rusted go out.
And driving to the hoop and drawing the fouls, DeVries. She'll be shooting at the line.
Foul looks to be on Zacharias. It'll be her first, team fourth.
Free throw. Good. She hits that one. 40-24, 9:23 to go here in the second half.
And a quick little run here by the Rebels would tighten this up in a hurry and probably bring the crowd back in and off the seats a little bit.
Yellow Jackets get the rebound off the missed free throw. They come back the other way. It's Lily Ockery for Rosenthal. They swing it over for Pulver. Pulver looking inside, not there momentarily. It comes to Brink. Now inside to Zachariasen. She backs down, kicks it up top to Rosenthal. Near side now for Ockery over to Pulver. Back over to Brink. Brink looks to drive into the lane, floats off the glass, too strong. Zachariasen there for the rebound. The putback, no good. Rebound grab by the Rebels, and they'll clear out. And here's DeVries to run the offense. Quick pass left side, three on its way, no good. And a rebound grab by Rosenthal. She's looking to run. Now we'll slow it down and give it to Ockery over to the right side. Pulver will drive into the lane. Fires up a shot, no good. And we got a foul down low here. I was going to say, on that drive there, Hannah Zachariasen did a nice job blocking off her defender and helping open that lane. And now we're going to have a timeout. Yellow Jackets lead 40-24. We'll take the break with them here on the Magnitude Sports.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prime, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
We're back here live at the Hive. Yellow Jackets leading 40-24. They look inside to Brink. Kick out. Ockery now to Pulver near side. It goes to Rosenthal. Look to Zachariasen in the lane. Couple of dribbles. Kicks back out. Ockery, the three is good. Lily Ockery off the glass. Hits the three. It's 43-24.
And that's one of the first times I've seen the Jackets kind of in stride with their offense. They hit each other when they were open to shoot the ball. Seems like up to this point, Jason, they've just been the passes a little quicker than the cut, and they're not quite ready to shoot the ball, and that makes them rotate it probably more than they want to. So let's see if that's a good sign for the Yellow Jackets coming up.
They come through with the Maxwell. Brink looking to drive. Fires up a shot, no good. She gets the rebound, but the Rebels end up with the steal. And the Rebels will come back the other way. The spin move in the lane, the floater no good on the attempt there by number 15 for the Rebels, and coming back the other way.
That was a nice spin move again. Tipped out of bounds there by the Rebels, so Jackets will get side out here. And let's see if they run a little set play off of the side out.
Ockery to inbound for Brink.
They did try to spin a Rosenthal off a pick.
Brink ends up dribbling it off her foot and out of bounds. It'll go to DGF. 7:37 to go. The Yellow Jackets making some changes. Kind of Starzl, Caitlin Bardson. And Well, they were going to try to get Riley Mickelson in, but a little late on that substitution.
At the next stop.
Good to see she recovered from taking that elbow. Looking to drive the Rebels and stolen away. Coming back the other way is Pulver. Nice drive to the hoop, left hand good. Nice job by Lola Pulver to go to the hoop strong, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 21.
It wasn't your classic crossover, but it was just enough of a crossover that she went 1-on-3 and got the right angle that she could kiss it off the glass.
Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Rosenthal. And the Yellow Jackets come back now. Starzl with it to Pulver. Now to Akri. Rosenthal cuts through the lane, is now at the three-point line with it on the far side. It comes up top. Starzl will take the three, rolls in and out. Great look, just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah, and she hesitated like twice, Jason.
Layup, left hand, good for the Rebels. Cuts the lead to 45-26.
That last one, you'd like to see Starzl just catch and shoot, not maybe do that double pump. And
Starzl, nice feed inside to Pulver, who goes up and gets fouled. And I'll let you finish your thought there.
Yeah, no, I just, you just want to see if you're going to take that shot. Usually to me, when I've watched whatever level up to the NBA, when you do kind of that double pump, not sure, it's really tough for that shot to go in. So when she's open like that, I think she's a really good shooter, and she should just let it fly.
Free throw for Pulver off the back iron, no good. Wholesale substitutions for both squads. 6:23 to go. Yellow Jackets lead 45-26 here in the second half of this junior varsity contest here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Second free throw, no good. Rebound tapped around out of bounds. It'll go to DGF.
Thing I've been impressed with the Yellow Jackets JV is they seem to really communicate well, Jason. They're talking all the time. You can hear them from up here, and I've got headphones on of who's got who, what are we doing, what player are we running, and they're congratulating each other on every single thing that goes right for them. So that's a good sign and good things to come for these Yellow Jackets.
Turnover there, and Perham comes back the other way. Riley Mickelson, throws up the shot, no good, but Bardson gets the board. Starzl drives off the glass, too strong, no good. Rebound grab by the Rebels.
Good job there by the Yellow Jackets. They got a couple shots they'd like, a good offensive rebound, so they just keep doing this, they'll be just fine.
Ella Olson with it now up top. Madison Schmidt with it in the lane. Throws up the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound grab by Bartson and the Yellow Jackets.
Nice move by Schmidt, though. Again, that semi-crossover gets a pretty good look at the basket.
Inside feed to Bartson. She spins, kick out. Starzl now to the right side. Rustad with the head fake to drive to the hoop. Good. Nice head fake, creates space, and then she just finishes it with a nice drive to the hoop.
Rusted really has a plethora of moves under there. We've seen spin, drop step, now the head fake, and kind of that Hakeem, what was it, the Houston Rockets?
Hakeem the Dream?
Yeah, the shake, the dream shake. So good job by her, as I know this is she picked up basketball again. For those of you who don't know, she hasn't played, I think, since 7th grade. So coming out, she's really every week or every game we do, we see her progress here.
Shot no good. Rebels get the rebound. They try to break up, but kind of Starzl comes back and taps that out of bounds. Little contact there, but she did tap it out of bounds, so stay with the Rebels.
You're generous with little. There's quite a bit of contact there. Incidental, I think both girls were going after the basketball, but, it makes it maybe look worse than it maybe was. I don't think either one were trying to deliberately do anything there.
I think it's one of those, as an official, it's take a penny, leave a penny. It's going to go to DGF off the out of bounds, so.
Yeah.
I know you're probably looking for a foul in that situation as well, but I think it was two players battling, and there's incidental contact with the speed and momentum made it probably look worse than what it was.
Exactly, and nice job by Starzl there with the steal, and gets another possession for the Yellow Jackets.
Shot no good by Pilgrim. Coming back the other way are the Rebels. Looking to drive into trouble. Now there's a foul on Pilgrim. Driving to the hoop there was Madison Schmidt.
Nice drive there, but too bad because Bartson did a great job of coming over from that help side, and she kind of just shut it right down, and I'm not really sure Schmidt would have got a shot off, but good for her to get into that spot where she gets to shoot some free throws.
Thought they pointed at Pilgrim and said the foul was on Bartson. Free throw's good.
Well, that takes my theory away. I still think she did a great job getting over there and shutting that off.
I wasn't the only one that thought it was pointed at Pilgrim on the
Yeah.
foul. Free throw on its way. The second one's good. 47-28 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here in the second half of this junior varsity action from the Hive. Rustad to the right side for Mickelson. Mickelson bounce pass inside and an offensive foul. It's going to be on Rustad.
And I think the official just caught her like it was a moving screen. I think she was running to a position, probably didn't put on the brakes quite quick enough, but 4 minutes to go, third foul. We're still in good shape there.
Shot no good, couple of shots no good, and the Yellow Jackets come down with the board quickly up ahead. Pilgrim with the dribble, the jump shot, no good. Rebound to DGF.
That was a great fast break, though. 2 passes, ball never touched the ground, and they got a layup. So
nice feed inside. They find Lola Garrett open on the backside. She uses the glass, get it to drop. She gets fouled and has a chance at the three-point play.
And it was fun to see a little enthusiasm from the Rebel girls there, Jason. Little fist pump there of that was a great play. So here's a chance at that old-fashioned three-point play.
Free throw no good. Rebound grab by Rustad.
She's got to have 15 boards tonight, Jason, I would guess.
She's been very aggressive on the glass, and now a turnover for the Rebels. They come back the other way in the lane. Scoop shot no good. Rebound fought for, grabbed by Rustad again. And now it's turned right back over. Long jumper no good. Turns into a great pass, and it's stolen away Mickelson, but she loses it, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, on that last drive by the Rebels, I have no idea how she didn't run into Pilgrim. Pilgrim was waiting for the charge the whole way, and she somehow shimmied around, and it looks like we have a timeout here, Jason, by the Rebels. So we'll be.
Hi, I'm Joyce Prime, and I've been with United Community Bank for the last 38 years. And one of the products that has gained popularity is our HELOC loans, which is home equity line of credit loans, which you can take the equity in your home and you can use it for various items, including home improvements or to purchase a four-wheeler or boat. Come visit with me anytime and we can discuss the home equity loan further. You can reach us on our website at ucbankmn.com.
Welcome back here to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead the Rebels 47-30. A strong performance from the Yellow Jackets in this one. Spin in the lane. Schmidt throws up the shots. I think the foul was before the basket.
2 shots, yeah. So before the basket, that would have been a huge three-point play. And even these 2 free throws will get the game back as close as it's been in a while at 15.
Confidence as the free throw is good from Lance Rock.
Just
Madison
had that.
Schmidt was going to go 2 for 2 at the line
Just had
here.
that feeling, Jason.
She got the first. See, now they're. See, they never called. And this is what. They called the foul on the floor. There was some thought. Nope, now they count the basket. Okay.
Nice job by the Rebel coach going, if you're saying it's 2, then it was on the shot. Well, the shot went in, and they gave it to him. So 3-point play there. So
Nice, yeah, heads up play there.
Yeah, really nice job by the Rebel coaching staff there.
Yeah, because it should have been 1-1.
Yeah, it was either a 1-1 when they called 2 shots. It was obviously on the shot. Well, the shot went in. So that takes it to 14. And Rebels did have a shot at it there, but the ball goes back out of bounds and back to the Yellow Jackets.
Riley Mickelson will bring it up now for Perham. She looks to drive in the lane, gets cut off, and it's turned over. Bjelland now gets the ball tapped away from her by Lauren Rustad coming back.
Great hustle there by Rustad, stopping a mini run there from the Rebels by hustling back. Sometimes it's easy to just say, well, she's too far ahead. We'll give them the layup.
And a travel off the inbound gives it back to Perham. 47-33, 2:30 to go. Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Now with it, Acri. Over to Starzl. Now to the right side. They swing it around. Pilgrim looks. It comes up top. Starzl here to the near side. Acri looking inside for Zachariasen. And it's turned back over. And another turnover.
Officials doing a little discussing here, and the girls seem to be kind of in the huddle there trying to figure out what was going on, but ultimately goes back to the Rebels. And we have all kinds of stuff going on here, Jason. Substitution happened, and now we're 5-on-5 again.
And the Yellow Jackets get the turnover as they'll come back the other way with it. Acri with it, right side, Pilgrim inside. It looks to Rustad. She goes up strong for 2. Nice entry pass and a nice finish by Lauren Rustad.
Yeah, that's a nice combination. Pilgrim to Rustad and Rustad back out to Pilgrim, and that's been the kind of the key for the Jackets here tonight.
Garrett with it into the lane. And now a long 3 on its way. And the rebound grabbed by the Yellow Jackets. Quickly up ahead, they look for Rosenthal. Rosenthal inside, Rustad wide open off the glass for 2. Couldn't draw that one up any better if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, as Rosenthal found Rustad wide open.
And that's the other part with Rustad that's impressive. She can get up and down the court in a hurry, Jason.
She's
part of that cross-country team. You can see that that conditioning has helped her make this transition back to basketball a whole lot easier.
Exactly what I was just going to say, as they go inside here. Now they kick it near side. She's one of those runners for Jeff Morris's state powerful, always in the top in the state's cross-country program.
And it's good to see, kind of like we've always talked about, Jason, multi-sport athletes. It's nice to see kids doing multiple things and being a part of multiple sports, and it helps both teams out. And it's just good to see kids participate, and I think it brings happiness to them as well to be a part of a team. "30 seconds remain here. We're at 51-33. And I stopped to talk about the cross-country team for a little bit, and I'm not really sure what all happened there, so I hope you caught it at home. Basketball ends up out of bounds, so back to the Rebels. Rebels maybe one more inbound play or 2 here, and we'll see what happens if they can get another easy basket. As they've had a pretty good second half here, putting the ball in the basket.
Floater up and in. Nice shot there. Madison Schmidt with the floater to get it to go. 51-35. Perham will bring it up across half court. And that should do it for this one. They'll pick up a 51-35 victory over DGF. As a nice victory there from the Yellow Jackets there, as they did a good job of with a quick start, a little bit of a lull here and there, but then just battled through.
Right, and I think your key players kind of came and they kind of kept them in the game, and I thought all the girls played well tonight. So it was a real team effort. Definitely the Pilgrims got them off to a hot start. Rusted kind of shut the door on the Rebels, thinking they were going to make a little bit of a run there. But all's not lost for the Rebels. They, other than that 21-0 run to start the game, it was a back-and-forth seesaw game, and we saw Emerson Bauk with some good plays. She had a kind of a run. Madison Schmidt did a nice job putting the ball in the basket. So definitely things to build on for the Rebels as they go forward in this season.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We'll wrap this one up here from the Hive and come back. Have varsity action coming up here in just a little bit here on the Magnitude.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.